Abby puts her nose to the ground so much every morning.
Look at that. How cool. Focus. Looky there.
He's into her poop, I think. Oh, you know what? I didn't bring her dishes in, did I? That son of a gun is eating the rest of her food.
If you want to go forward and do something, that's great, but I just wanted to get this recorded. So, yeah. Look at there.
Yeah, follow him so we can keep, I don't have to turn my phone. Yeah, there you go.
Where's he going? Is there a...
I'm trying not to scare him off.
Know.
Yeah, he was eating her food, huh?
They're following me, oh no!
Smile.
The jig is up.
Yeah.
The jig is up.
Oh crap! They're on to me, man!
Well, I think he's a goner.
He's gonna hide in the bushes, I bet, though.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
That was cool,
Watch
huh?
the fire
really
break.
Okay, here's your coffee or tea, and it's fixed any way you want to because it's magic. Yes, it's virtual coffee. It's magic. So let's have some coffee together. Here's yours. There you go. Yeah. Okay, here's mine. Oh, 6 o'clock. My alarm always goes off at 6. Tells me it's 6 o'clock. I don't know what else it tells me. It says it's 6 o'clock. Good to know. Cheers. Okay. Well, you saw me say goodbye to my 2006 silver Kia Sedona with 190,000 miles. I was kind of hoping to get to, 240 was my goal. Yeah. So, but I had to say goodbye to it. Was I sad? Not really. I really wasn't attached to it. I was attached to the comfort of knowing that it was my home and it was going to run well. Well, now my faith is in my 2014 Kia Sedona. Yes. Yes. This is my yes rock. And it fits in my hand so nicely. It's like a potato. And I carved it. I was into carving rocks at one point. I had a Dremel tool. You have to use a diamond head. Yeah, you got to get in there, but it's my yes rock. I love this.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how. Got this sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say let's convey. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching. You do. Show me something, give me more than one thing. I need more than less than I do. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how.
This. It's the one, well, probably a couple other things, but it's the one non-essential item that I kept because I love this rock. And it is a sweet talker, isn't it? I mean, who doesn't want to hear the word yes? Do you want to go somewhere? Yes. You want to hang out? Yes. Do you love me? Yes. Yes. And so my rock is, I call it my sweet talker. It says yes. And I love this rock. So I made a little music video. Yes. And I did have it back in my garage area because I thought, well, I don't really need it. But I brought it out and I kind of just park it somewhere. Yeah, I really like this. Yeah. So coffee. Let's have another sip. So I said goodbye to my van. You got to see it. You saw it in action. And what I did was the battery that was in my 2006 was a really good battery. AC Delco. It's been going for a while, like good 3 years, working good. But the one that was in here was a bunch of crap. It just was. So I took that out. And Paul and I and Glenna, we went back and forth, putting things back and forth to see what was wrong with this. We are experts at putting in a new battery. We are experts at moving the cables, putting it on. We kept going back and forth. So I have the battery, my good battery in this one, but there was no juice in the battery. Well, I realized they couldn't put it in neutral in order to take it. So yeah, they had to leave he said he's going to go congratulate somebody who didn't put the jumper cables back in. So he had to leave. I'm sure somebody got reamed wherever he was. And they came back with the jumper cables. But I found it interesting that they actually took the battery when they left to go get jumper cables. They said, well, let's go charge up this battery. But then they just came back with the jumper cables. Okay, too much detail. Okay, so what they did, there was no battery in my 06. So they just put it where the connector is and they hooked it to the connector. I've never seen that done before. Every time I see something going on with my minivan, because I'm always watching. I like to know like how they do this and how they do that and what's up with my minivan, because when I was younger, in my time area, I don't know, maybe some girls got to learn about how vehicles and mechanics work, but I wasn't one of them in my family. We didn't, my dad really wasn't mechanical anyways, per se with cars, but yeah, we didn't learn things like that. We should have taken shop class. Wouldn't that have been fun? Oh yeah. Shop class. Cool. But I guess I'm later in life, I'm just drawn to how things work like that. And I found that interesting. So he just jumped it enough and kept it going while he put it in neutral. And then he took off the cables and then it would go away. It just drove away, didn't it? All the way out. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that that's one thing down. One more thing that is checked off my list. Check. Yeah. Still waiting for my title for this one. Yeah. Well, when I get to Tucson, I'm going to pay a visit to the title place and say, where's my title? Yeah, it kind of bothers me. Although some people have said, well, it takes 4 to 6 weeks. Well, yeah. Now I've got it coming to where Paul has his mail coming here, and he'll keep it for a while, but now it's got to now he's going to have to transfer it to me where I am, which is a hassle. I thought the reason I had it come here and not in Ohio was because they said sometimes it takes 3 to 4 days. Oopsie, well, it didn't do that. And I don't know, in the back of my mind, I guess sometimes I do worry about little things. I'm just like, is everything okay with the title? I have receipts and I have paperwork that I applied for the title with the information on it. So I need to relax. But I just want my title. Okay, enough of that. So I'm going to be leaving for Tucson pretty soon. And today's St. Patrick's Day. Paul and I are going to go to a restaurant here in Quartzsite that serve corned beef and cabbage. So we're going to have corned beef and cabbage. Now, last night you saw the coyote. Wow. We came back from Silly Al's. We went to Silly Al's, Max and Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda. And hey, Max. And I met a lot of new people there. And they're parked in a caravan, so there's a lot of new people. And that's always fun to meet. You know, new friends. Well, we went to Silly Al's, best, even Glenn said, the best pizza she's ever eaten. Like, really? Wow. And she likes pizza. So we did that. Had a good time, stayed a couple hours. But when we came back, we saw that coyote, we had the lights coming, and the coyote, Paul drove us, and the coyote was just there. See, I got green going on. What colors do I got up here on my fairy lights? But he was nice. He wanted Abby's food. You know, I did check. He didn't eat that much. He was probably very... like a normal domestic dog probably would have just gobbled it down, but a wild coyote is probably, I'm thinking, a little bit more cautious. So it only took a few bites, you know. Yeah. So let's see what else is going on. Gonna be taking the tent down tomorrow. The wind was horrible. We were not expecting the wind yesterday. That was not good. So I had to do an inside day, but we're going to take the tent down, and we're not going to sell it. We're going to store it with Max, and Max has a storage here. And we'll just use it for the meetup for next year. Yeah. So our famous tent. Yeah. Well, I guess just having a little coffee together, and we'll move on with something else for the day. Let's get started with the day. Hi. Hey. Whoops. I forgot to turn on my video. So it looks like my power steering fluid is it's right at minimum. But I'm going to take it in today, so I'm going to see what they say. I'm not a mechanic, so my question would be, I guess you can mix 2 different brands. I have some from my last, the one I said goodbye to. I have some for that. And let me check the oil. Woo! The plastic covering my, my goodness. The plastic covering all my, are you okay?
Are we on? Sorry to bother you.
Top of the morning to you, lad.
And the top of the morning to you, lassie.
Let's see what what is he up to today? No good,
coffee.
I'm sure.
Making coffee.
Coffee, that's probably Irish coffee.
Probably what?
Irish coffee?
Ooh, there's an idea. How about a little almond-flavored tequila to go in? Would that make Irish coffee?
That's really sort of Mexican.
I think so.
Yeah. Wait for Cinco de Mayo. It's right around the corner.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
It's May. What's the day for Cinco?
Cinco. 5.
Oh, I thought it was May 6th. Oh.
I don't think so. Check me out.
May,
but
I was
think
thinking
so.
it was May 6th. May 6th. Okay. Okay, so my oil is good. My oil is good. And you want to check your oil when it's cold. Your engine is cold because all the oil settled.
That's right.
Is that right? Do you confirm that?
Absolutely.
Check. He agreed.
And you better be careful about the oil because you know how these Kias can be.
Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Yeah. I know everybody tells me there's a recall because the gaskets suck. Well, no duh. Yeah.
Of course, that was after 200,000 miles on the old one.
Oh,
then
okay.
you got a leak. 195,000, right?
Oh, it does. Is the recall only for 200,000 miles? No, you're not saying that.
No, probably not.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's carry on with the day. Today I take it in. I've already mentioned that. Well, let's see. Radiator hoses. Well, okay. We'll see what they say. I really do care what goes on in here. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's a big deal to me now because you can lose your home over it. Okay. Shut it. Ding. Yeah. So I'm getting things ready out here. I kind of patrolled out here to make sure that all the paper's gone, tape everything from all my lovely and inventive move that I did, you know, because you had to take tape off. So I'm trying to get all the little pieces so not to leave a trace out here. Well, we got to get him in one last time, huh? What are you doing, Paul?
Get him while the getting's good.
I know. What are you up to this morning?
Well, I have a Blue Eddy in here, 500 watt Blue Eddy, and it's down to 1 bar, so I'm charging it up via the free solar. I love it. The sun isn't very high yet, so I'm getting about 50 watts, but
yeah.
Anyway, you got to keep those things charged, and then I don't know if you can see over here on the table, I've got my motion detector lights that I put around the van every night. I'm charging those up. Got my little night light globe that I use in the van, and my panel, the small panel for charging the lights that I have encircling inside the van. So I'm just getting that sunlight while the getting's good, because we could have another wind event anytime.
I know. Well, we are Saturday. There's a wind event Saturday. We got to take the tent down tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon. We got to take the tent down. Have it ready for Max on Saturday, because it's going to be a good day. Yeah.
And the other thing I was going to do, this comes highly recommended by a YouTube star, Minivan Lee.
Okay. He does listen to me every once in a while, huh? Oh.
I'm going around with the soft cloth and using this Rain-X cleaner and waterless car wash and rain repellent stuff on all my exterior windows, my mirrors and everything. This stuff is great.
And want to hold it up there. This is the only stuff to get. It's called waterless car wash and rain repellent. Rain-X. You're going to see a lot of Rain-X products, but only get this.
When you're charging a power bank, you don't want to keep it in the sun. You want to keep those things as cool as you possibly can. The heat really damages those quickly. So I'm trying to keep mine inside and keep it nice and cool and out of the sun. How you doing?
0.
Huh?
I know, I got 0 coming in because I'm at 100%, so it's not going in.
Oh.
Because there's a controller inside, you know, you don't want to break it. So I just have it plugged in, and it did reach 100, so.
Okay, and that's on your roof panel?
Right.
I shouldn't say new, your transferred roof panel?
Right.
That did not hurt your roof a bit?
There was no rust. And that's a 2-year-old, almost 2-year-old. I think it's like 20 months. Wait a minute. Yeah, 20 months, yeah.
And you know, you don't mind if we have a chat here, do you, folks?
What?
I've been thinking about putting a panel on top. But Lee, I'd have to carry a step ladder.
Look at how tall that, well, the way out there.
I thought, well, I'll just stand up here.
No,
that's not going to do it.
well, you know, why don't you all, you know, you have ladders in your home if you're at home, and you used to have a home. Leave in the comments a ladder that would really work for him. It folds up, very sturdy, and because I don't need something like that, but yeah, something that you used to use that
you have a short ladder.
I do.
It has what, 2 steps?
2 steps. I do like Glenna's better. She has a 3-step. It folds up really nice. I need to get one of those, but for now,
Would that get me the height that I need?
no, absolutely no. You need one that they have them. I've seen them that like for construction. You need one that really it folds, and then you can.
How's it go?
And then it folds back up really small.
Okay.
But so if you know of one, help this guy out. Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
I know. That would be great. So we're going to, well, did we already mention? We're going to have corned beef and cabbage today because it's St. Patrick's Day. I got my green on so he can't pinch me. I don't see any green on you.
I could be in trouble here.
No. I know. Whoops, I left a mark. But yeah, we're going to go do that and it's going to be a good day.
Yeah. Figure out if there's anything wrong with that minivan.
Or Minivan Lee. I need to go have myself checked out too. Get in there. What's wrong with that girl? Well, you know. I got a gasket. Maybe a gasket's leaking.
I doubt that.
I know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, I've got to get back to work.
Get busy.
I can't stand around doing YouTube videos all day for crying out loud.
Come on, man. They want to talk to ya. We'll watch them. Let's watch them work. I don't have that much time to bug them. I'm going to bug them all day.
But this, I love the way it, with this Rain-X, just settle down. with this Rain-X, it gets so slippery, you know?
It is slippery.
Nice.
Very soft and soft.
Do that too. Yeah. Oh, and we better do the minivan.
Oh, I know it. You keep those shined up. He's got two. I'm special.
Yeah. This poor van, it needs a bath so badly. Oh my goodness.
I know. Look at mine. It's all dusty, and I did the windows. It's just a mess. I should write. They'll see it when I take it. There. I love Minivan Lee. But actually, I love Jesus. I always put Jesus on. I wrote Jesus on the van before they took it off. Yeah.
Did we do something to anger Abby?
Abby, what's
She's
wrong? Abby, come here. Show everybody your new haircut. Ooh, yes. She went to the parlor. You went to the salon. They don't even call them parlors. A doggy parlor. Go sideways. There we go. Show your tail. Oh. There you go. She looks good.
Looking
Oh,
good.
is she going to miss me? She's always at my van. Paul?
She is.
She'll mope
When I
around.
let her out in the morning, the first thing she does is run to Lee's van.
And then she spends all day laying. That's why you asked me if I was going to move my van. No, because then she'd have a hard time getting over there. Oh, do you want me to move further away?
No.
Lee, move over there. There's space. Yeah.
Lee, your shadow is covering some of my solar items here. Come on.
Oh, look at her. Oh, she wants to be petted. Okay, well, enough tomfoolery. Huh? Oh, let's get you in. Oh, let's get you in here. Let's cover his solar.
That's okay. I've got all day to soak up that
and
sunlight.
I see coffee over there. Is there still coffee in there?
That's a brand new one. I just filled it up.
Let's
just
go.
made it.
Let's go steal his coffee. Come
But
on,
it's
you
probably
guys.
still pretty hot.
Okay, bye. Glenna turned me on to this. It's called Totally Awesome. It's totally awesome. And it takes away stains. And it took away a stain on my shirt for the most part. I'm going to spray it again only because there's just a little bit of a trace there. But I have had that stain and I've washed and dried it. And you know, once you have a stain, if you put it through the dryer hot, it kind of sets it in. So I've got some shorts I'm going to try this on. And she got this at Dollar Tree. She said it comes in this bottle or you can get a refill for it. So let's go ahead and spray this and we'll see what happens. I'm going to let it set. How long should I leave it set? A couple hours?
The longer the better. I usually do it 24 hours.
Okay.
Even days.
Okay, and then I'll just put it in with my laundry.
Yep.
Okay.
Spray it and set it up.
So what I did was I just sprayed. I had some stains on these shorts, and I can't find any shorts. I love this. They're so comfortable. I got them at Walmart 2 years ago. I couldn't find any, and I still can't again. So I want to keep these nice. There was a stain here. I just sprayed it, saturated it, and sprayed it down. And the same with these shorts. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it set for over 24 hours. I'm just going to put it in with my laundry. And then I gave this another squirt. It's almost gone. It was a set-in stain. So, okay, I'm going to put these in with my laundry. What I like to do is keep my laundry. I keep it in a pillowcase, and I keep my laundry just really always on top. What I do is I put my laundry, I get my laundry from the night, you know, right before, and when after I fold up my bed, I put it right here, and I put it under my bungee that goes across here. That way, and then when I get out, I get here in the morning, and I just grab it and put it in with my laundry. So we'll just put these in here with the totally awesome stuff in here, and I'll show you next video what it looks like. So I've got everything repacked here, pretty good. So everything's pretty much ready to go. And I like to keep my laundry soap really close here too. I don't want to have to, when I get the laundromat, I don't have to like take a whole bunch of stuff out. So no matter what, I like to have these things handy. And Paul showed you his. Well, I keep mine handy too. Yeah, whoops. I keep mine handy too. So, because, but I'm not going to do it out here. It's just dusty. There's no stopping it. It's forever out here. But there we go. Okay. Keep that right there. And then I got paper towels right there. I like to have those handy. What I do in the city, this is an older one, an accordion windshield cover, and I keep the oldest one. If I get a new one, I keep the oldest one. That way when I'm in the city or at the park, I can lay it down, put my 3 bins on it, and they won't be on the ground. I don't need a tarp when I'm in the city. So, okay.